Welcome, Wargamers, to another video, this time for both the Mid-Sussex Wargamers channel and for the EAHC. You're here today with Kieran Street, Joshua Treffett, Alastair King, and Chris Dan. And the reason we're filming this is to talk about a hobbying challenge that we have set ourselves over the next few weeks. This is our own personal lockdown painting challenge, and in that time we are going to try and clear some of the backlog of the many models, well, certainly many models that I've got, and in other people's cases, just the stuff they have lying around unpainted. So the whole idea with this is that it's just a simple challenge to try and paint as much as you can in 2 weeks. There is no upper limit on how much you can do. We are going for a sort of base level of about 500 points. Now that can be one 500-point army, or two 250-point armies, one good, one evil, or it can be, say, a selection of heroes, or just some models that you've got lying around, like trying to hit a total of maybe 30 painted models. I'm sure there's lots of wargamers out there like me who've got a lot of grey plastic lying around that needs some brush attention. We've decided to do this as both part of the Mid-Sussex Wargames channel and the EAHC. And basically we want you guys in the community to try and take part at home if you want. All you have to do is work out which models you've got lying around and want to paint it, and then from Saturday try and hit the deadline each week of however many painted models by the end of that week. We've also got a few little achievements lined up that we'll be publishing with a video on Saturday, and that will hopefully give you a few more guidelines of going for as well. So guys, what have you decided to try and paint up as your armies?
Who's going first? You are. I'll go first. I originally, when Kieran mentioned it in our group chat, was going to paint some goblins because they're what I'm working on at the moment, and my 24/7 challenge thing from the GBHL, I painted up a goblin mercenary captain. So I was going to paint the goblins, but it didn't add up to enough points. And I looked on my sort of projects. I've got projects in little boxes in my shed. And I looked in my Harad box, and I had, well, there's a few more African Guard, but there's 8 that I haven't technically started yet. So I had 8 of those. I had 2 Hasharin. I had loads of normal warriors that I had to strip, so I stripped them yesterday in the ultrasonic cleaner, so they're technically new. And then I managed to get off a CJ, a chieftain, and a banner to sort of boost the points up a little bit. And then I had 12 Watchers of Kana that were in blister. So yeah, that's basically it's 8 African Guard, 12 Watchers of Kana, 12 warriors, 2 Hasharin, and a chieftain. It's 504 points, which is, and it's also 35 models, so it's quite a lot, considering I'm still working full-time. So, I'm not at home, I'm having to go to work still. So yeah, it's still quite a lot. So,
Alastair, what are you going for?
So, I've had random bits and bobs lying around for ages. And annoyingly, when Kieran suggested the idea, I just finished painting my Easterling army, which I've been doing. Otherwise, it would have been that one. But I was planning on doing a new army anyway, which uses some of the Rohan and Gundor stuff I've been having lying around, and using one of my favourite heroes, which is Elder Young. So it's going to be a Elder Young Rohan sort of small contingent allied with a King of Men and some Gundor guys. So there'll be a few Royal Guard, a few Sons of Earl, a few Rohan warriors, and then a few Gundor warriors and rangers and that. So it's basically a collection of the odd bits and bobs that I've got lying around. Still not 100% sure exactly what it's going to be because I haven't found all of the bits yet, because there's that whole entire room full of random stuff, which I'm slowly sorting through. But yeah, that's the general plan.
I think that was a very popular army, apparently. I heard lots of people sort of going on about how under the alliance system you couldn't ally Rohan with Gondor to do that specific combination. So it'd be really fun to see, you know, at least one of those come to the tabletop. Chris, what have you gone for?
So similar to Josh and Alastair, really. I originally had one idea and decided to go for something else in the end. But for that, similar to Alastair, I'm annoyed that you're doing it too late. So I bought an entirely new single force from scratch just before this lockdown happened. spent the first 2 weeks like painting it all, included all of your achievements, which you'll see, which are like conversions, create a objective piece, paint a monster, paint 30 models, which did the entire lot, and it's about 5 models now. That would have been nice to do as part of this challenge. So
this way, at least you'll have them and another army to go with them when it's done.
yeah, for that. So I didn't really want to. I was originally going to do Rohan and how that was like 25, but thought I didn't want to go through much again because the Kirathonga was like 40 or so. So I looked around the shed and I saw that I had Thorin's Company on some generation shift bases, and only 2 of them were painted so far. So I might as well do the other 11.
Yeah,
Get that.
Oh, nice, yeah.
That's annoyed me for years.
It's important to note this is not just a challenge for painting mass armies. If you have got something like the White Council, Thorin's Company, the Fellowship, maybe a bunch of heroes that you've just had lying around and no excuse to paint, just get up to the magic number of 9 and try and paint that many models. Myself, I am struggling because I had again, like it seems to be a common theme. I had one idea and now I'm wondering whether to do another. So originally I was going to do a small force of Mirkwood spiders to go with the 6 bat swarms I've already got painted. And I was also going to do a grey company, so I was going to do 250 of good and 250 of evil. Now, because yesterday I went through all the models that I've got with me at the moment, I realised that I've got a full Lothlorien Helm's Deep force that I could paint up instead. So I'm just going to have a think about it and decide which of those 2 to go with. The Lothlorien force would go very nicely with my Urukai that I like to take to tournament, so at the moment I'm leaning towards that. So if you guys want to take part at home over the next day of Friday, have a think about any models that you've maybe got, anything you can bash an army together with, or just, a project that has been long put off and, deserves some brush time. We will be putting up our first videos on Saturday, and these will be the kind of which models we pick to go with, and we have 1 week to paint everything that we have put into that video. So hopefully at the end of this, in 2 weeks' time, we'll each have a brand new 500-point army or equivalent of 30 models or selection of heroes. And yeah, hopefully it'll be something fun for you guys to watch and something for you to keep busy with during the lockdown that a lot of people are suffering at the moment. Or I say suffering, a lot of people are having to follow the rules for at the moment. Cool, that's pretty much it for now. We will hopefully see you again on Saturday, and we will also be uploading the video of the part 2 of our review of the Not GT, which was hosted by Joshua Triffett and helped with by Sam Page.
Cool. Massively. Oh, you've done me so dirty in part 1. So dirty. Like, heavily assisted. I was like, you've done the spreadsheet. I've done everything else. Set the tables up, got the prizes, sorted out all the money. I was like, all right, fair enough. Thanks, guys. Yeah, cheers. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Cool. Well, have fun, guys, and we will hopefully see you again on Saturday. Yeah, have fun with the hobby, and remember, like, share, and subscribe, all that kind of jazz. Catch you later.